I shall now make a further statement in my capacity as the representative of Pakistan. I am compelled to make the following remarks in response to the statement made by the representative of India, who chose to abuse the forum today to hurl baseless allegations and mislead the Council. The facts are clear and undeniable. First of all, India is in illegal occupation of the disputed territory of Jammu and Kashmir, while claiming to abide by the UN Charter and purportedly the principle of peaceful settlement of disputes. India has been in violation of Security Council resolutions on the Jammu and Kashmir dispute and has refused to implement those resolutions, thereby denying the Kashmiri people the exercise of their inalienable right to self-determination. It is India which actively sponsors, aids and abets terrorism in my country and beyond. India's egregious violations of human rights, which extend beyond the occupied territory of Jammu and Kashmir and encompass its appalling treatment of minorities, has been widely reported by international human rights organizations. India has stooped to a new low of unilaterally and illegally holding in abeyance the Indus Waters Treaty, with the stated aim of depriving the people of Pakistan water from the Indus River system. In gross violation of international law, India resorted to blatant aggression against my country between 7th and 10th of May earlier this year, targeting civilians, including women and children. India received a befitting but measured response from Pakistan in accordance with our right to self-defense, aimed exclusively at military targets, resulting in the downing of 6 Indian aircraft that took part in the act of aggression, among other significant military losses. The hostilities came to an end owing to Pakistan's position of strength and responsible approach and facilitation of the United States, as also highlighted in the statement of the US this morning. Rather than being blinded by hubris and a misplaced sense of impunity, and instead of resorting to its tired narrative of victimhood and blame shifting, India must introspect seriously, change its behavior, and comply with its international legal obligations on all counts, especially today when the Council spoke with a unanimous voice to reaffirm the purposes and principles of the UN Charter and the imperative of peaceful settlement of disputes, respect for international law, and effective implementation of the resolutions of the Security Council. It is ironic that India, which itself brought the Jammu and Kashmir dispute to the Security Council, refuses to implement the resolutions adopted by the Council to peacefully resolve this dispute. I thank you.